Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
This is our kickoff event. Our kickoff event is for SparkBoom. 12 different groups came together to create SparkBoom, and they're not-for-profit groups, a couple of businesses, and the town of Huntington. The idea is we're creating arts, events, and opportunities that foster the careers of emerging artists. And by artists, I mean not just visual artists, but spoken word, music, even a good kind of graffiti, photography. You know, there are banks that have blank walls. There are buildings with spaces that are available for murals. There are parks that would welcome live music if only someone were there to put it together. And you know what happened? New York State said yes, and New York State Council for the Arts gave us a very nice grant. Five Towns College came in as our lead sponsor, and now we're pulling together other sponsors because New York State will match the money that we raise.
What you're seeing is, it's called In a Split. I decided that I wanted to decide what would an abstract painting look like if it was actually a built-out sculpture and that it inhabited your space. So this is what you're seeing here now, and it's built up. It's abstract shapes made out of wood and metal, and it's sort of like a puzzle. So you build it all the way up, and it's basically shapes and colors, a piece of architecture involved in someone else's architecture. And when you view a flat surface, you're actually putting yourself mentally where that place might be. Installation is totally different. Your physical body actually is in the art. So you have no choice but to relate to the artwork. Either you love it, you hate it, you make the decision, but you have no choice but to confront the art right there when you're standing right in front of it or moving around it. The thing about being an artist is it's really hard to, and a young artist, is to be able to find somebody that wants to actually show your work. So I've been fortunate. I've shown my work a lot in Brooklyn, the city. Because I went to grad school in California, I was fortunate enough to show work in California. But this is my hometown. I grew up in Long Island, and it's really great now that they're giving us an option. They're giving artists from New York an option, Long Island artists especially, to be able to show your work in Long Island. It's a huge deal.
The work that's showing today at Photo Gallery is called Underground New York, and it's my impression of the New York City subway system. This is the way I see the city. This is the way I see the subway, especially. I'm trying to show that it's so strange how human beings can be so close and not connect with each other. It's very important to me, having come up in a business that had an apprentice system, that young people, especially artists, because it's very difficult, get a chance to show in qualified galleries. And basically SparkBoom is aimed at the young artists to keep them on Long Island so that they'll show in nice galleries and fine galleries on Long Island and stay here instead of running to Brooklyn. That being said, I used to run to Greenwich Village when I was young because that's where the art was.
My artwork that is presented here are underwater pictures that were taken mostly in the Red Sea, Eilat, Israel. They have an underwater observatory, and I was lucky to get these pictures through clean glass because I followed the man who was cleaning on the outside. I love nature. I think it's what is really making life worthwhile, and taking pictures of animals, or in this case underwater creatures and fish, makes me feel as part of it, as if I could go down there and live with those creatures.
It's important to all of us that the younger emerging artists recognize the opportunities existing on Long Island and that they feel supported.
This is the spark, if you will, of a greater pull
towards bringing arts and culture throughout Long Island, bringing them up in terms of exposure. So we hope right now SparkBoom is Town of Huntington focused, and we hope to grow this slowly throughout the island in years to come.